WWE 205 Live superstar Tony Nese recently posted a video on his official Instagram account. The clip shows Rhea Ripley motivating Nese to complete his squat set in the gym by slapping him hard. As can be seen in the video below, Tony Nese was struggling to complete his set when Rhea Ripley appeared out of nowhere and slapped him in an attempt to motivate him to finish the set. Nese proceeded to do the same and left the spot before blurting out an expletive. Nese posted the link on his official Twitter handle later and got a reply from Ripley. Check it out below. Rhea Ripley has been making waves lately and is being hailed by many as a future megastar. At NXT TakeOver, War Games 2019, Team Ripley, Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Tegan Nox, and Dakota Kai defeated Team Baszler, Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, and Kay Lee Ray. The next night at Survivor Series 2019, Ripley won the 5-on-5-on-5 women's elimination match for her team by hitting Sasha Banks with a riptide and pinning her. In the world of WWE, where physical prowess meets theatrical flair, few superstars captivate the audience quite like Rhea Ripley. Known for her raw strength and intimidating presence, Ripley has become a pillar of inspiration not just for fans, but for her fellow WWE superstars as well. Recently, a video that went viral showcased an intense moment of motivation provided by Ripley to one of her colleagues in the gym, an incident that has sparked both admiration and controversy. The video opens in a bustling gym filled with the sounds of clanging weights and grunts of exertion. WWE superstars are known for their rigorous training schedules, and the gym is a melting pot of athletes pushing their limits. Amidst this backdrop, the camera pans to Rhea Ripley, a figure of sheer determination and focus, as she prepares to assist a fellow wrestler who's been struggling with a particularly challenging weightlifting session. The wrestler, a newer and less experienced member of the WWE roster, is seen attempting to bench press a weight that clearly tests his limits. Sweat beads on his forehead, and his arms tremble with the effort. It's here that Ripley steps in, her approach commanding yet encouraging. She stands over him, her shadow casting over the bench, her eyes locked on his with an intensity that burns. "Come on, you've got this!" Ripley shouts, her voice a mix of encouragement and command. The wrestler strains against the weight, and just as he seems about to give up, Ripley leans down and, with a startling smack, delivers a hard slap to his chest. The sound echoes through the gym, turning heads. The slap, shocking yet strangely motivating, seems to ignite a fire within the struggling wrestler. With a renewed surge of adrenaline, he pushes the weight up with a roar of triumph, successfully completing his set. The scene might be jarring to some. Physical contact of such a nature isn't often seen as a method of encouragement. However, in the world of WWE, where physicality is part and parcel of the daily routine, such gestures can take on different meanings. The slap wasn't an act of aggression but rather a well-understood signal within their community, a literal wake-up call to summon inner strength, much like a coach might pat a player on the helmet in football. Reactions to the video varied widely. Fans and fellow athletes took to social media to comment, many praising Ripley for her no-nonsense style of motivation that seemed to perfectly embody her persona. Others were critical, questioning whether physical motivation methods were appropriate, even in such a testosterone-fueled environment as WWE. In response to the video and its ensuing controversy, Ripley was interviewed to shed light on her actions. With her characteristic bluntness, she explained her perspective. "Look, in this business, you've got to be tough, mentally and physically," she said. "Sometimes, you need more than words to break through to someone. He was stuck, he needed that extra push. I gave it to him, and he succeeded. That's what matters." The wrestler who received the slap also spoke out, supporting Ripley. "I asked Rhea to help me get through a tough spot. I needed that slap. It was agreed upon, not out of line. It worked, didn't it? It's about understanding limits and breaking them. That's what we do here." This incident underscores a larger truth in professional wrestling and perhaps in sports as a whole. The boundaries of motivation and coaching are often tailored to the needs and agreements of the individuals involved. What works for one athlete in terms of encouragement might not work for another. The physicality of the slap, in this context, was not just about delivering a shock, but also about reinforcing camaraderie and the shared goal of overcoming personal limits. In broader terms, Rhea Ripley's approach in the gym that day reflects the ethos of WWE, intense, theatrical, and deeply connected to the physical narratives that athletes build and inhabit. Her motivation style, though controversial to some, is an integral part of the spectacle and camaraderie that define WWE, highlighting how the dynamics of encouragement and motivation can vary dramatically from one sporting environment to another. As WWE continues to evolve, the characters and their interactions, both in the ring and out, remain a compelling study of human psychology and physicality. Rhea Ripley's gym incident is just another chapter in the ongoing saga of what it means to be a WWE superstar, pushing the boundaries of physical and mental endurance in pursuit of greatness.